Good afternoon, our lecturer and friends. Today, my name is Zhong Xingzhou, and we will present about our online food ordering and delivery system on our system named called BITP, and that is our example. For now, I will present about the product description first. GoMakan is an online food ordering system and a delivery system. It helps to connect the customer, food seller, and the delivery rider. For this system is work as a middle system. It uses the mobile order right with the back end server like order handling, user control, and live index. The system has how to say, the system has four main parts. Those are the user interface, backend API server, and the database, and the third part APIs. We use Google Maps for the location and use the track for the payments. And next. And here is our user case diagram. For here, we can see for the have three user roles. The first one is customer can sign up and login or register the account also, and they can search for the food, like make some keywords, and they also can make the order, and the customer also can follow up the delivery status and give the reviews for the restaurant. And for the sellers can get the order from the customer, and they can manage and prepare the food or update the delivery status. And they also can cancel the food if the food is even did not ready or did not enough stock. And for the rider can find the order, and then they will pick up the order and delivery for the customer, and also can update the delivery system. Next. So now I will present about the product function. For here, the product function has the three main functions, just like explained just now. The first one is the customer function. So customer can register and log in the app or the web and search the food by use the category or the keyword, and also can place the order and make some payment, and will and also can track the order. Before the order after delivery, cancel the order before the seller has ordered. And the second one is the seller function referral. The first one is get the new order from the customer, and he also can make the fault and change the order status. Also can cancel the order if item are not available. And the last one for the seller function is send order notification to the rider. The third main function for the each user is the rider function. And the rider function also with four lead. The first one is see the assigned order. The second is pick up the sellers, and then to the customer. And the last one is confirm the delivery. Just like update the delivery status. Next. Here is the diagram about our GoMakan system. From here, we can see the details, more details like how the GoMakan system running. Next. Okay, now I will talk about user characteristic. For the user characteristic for our GoMakan system, have three only, just like present just also the three same type. The first one is customer, second is seller, and the third one is rider. Okay, now I will talk about the customer one. For the customer one, there are the general user, and they will use the system by using the mobile phone apps or the web browser. And the customer need to know how to use the basic mobile or the web features. And they also can search for the food and then they can place the food order, and then they also can cancel and give a review. For the seller, they are the restaurant owner and the food sellers. The sellers will use the system with a dashboard on the web or the mobile. They also can confirm the order. They can embed the order system. Also, they also can manage the order and cancel the order. And the last one is the rider. For the rider, they are the delivery worker, and then they can take the task based on the live order status, and they need the phone to use the GPS just like the Google Map and see the customer address, and they also can see the pickup and the delivery details. Okay, next.
Okay, now I will present about the operating environment. The first one is the client platform. GoMakan is a mobile app which can be used on Android 10 plus, iOS 13 plus for customers and riders. For second one is the web, such as Chrome, Safari, Edge, also for customers and sellers. Second, the operating environment is backend server. It use cloud-based using Laravel, PHP 8 plus, or Node.js version 18 plus. Second is MySQL 8 version database. Third, RESTful APIs for front-end, back-end communication. The third operating environment is third-party APIs. Use Google Map for tracking the, for example, like the rider need Google Map to track the restaurant location and customer location to send the food. Second is Stripe or FPX for payment. Customer can make payment using online banking. So third, Firebase for notification. So now for the general constraint. GoMakan have some limitation. First is requires stable internet for sign up, order, and tracking. If user don't have stable internet, they cannot use this app. So second, riders need GPS enabled mobile device for tracking the location. Third, delivery is limited to specific areas. For example, like the delivery. Okay, next. Complies with Malaysia's PDA for data protection. Use HTTPS and encryption for data security. The last one is backend must support high traffic to avoid delays. So this is the user interface. This is for the customer user interface. So it has the main page, the search page. So this is the food details. If the customer want to order, and customer also can review the order that they make. The inbox is for rider to check customer if the order is prepared for delivered. And this is the profile. For seller, they has the order history, like what customer order from the restaurant. The third one is rider user interface. Rider user interface, it contains the restaurant order, like on delivery or order is delivered. Alright.
Okay, hi, my name is Tila Anamale. I will be continuing with the presentation. The first one is the hardware interfaces. For the GoMakan system usage, the GoMakan is designed for the mobile use for the customer, seller, and rider. Customer and riders, they can use smartphones such as Android 10 Plus or iOS 13 Plus with internet access. And also for riders, they need GPS for tracking their orders. And next is seller. They need to use mobile devices only, no desktop is needed because the app already allow order management and update with a simple touch-based interface. No barcode scanner or NFC is required. All data is sent via Wi-Fi or mobile data. Backend is a cloud-based with no hardware interaction. Next. For the software interfaces, the GoMakan, the front end uses Flutter or React Native for mobile and React JS for web. It's also connect to the back end such as Laravel PHP 8 Plus or Node.js V 18 Plus via RESTful APIs with JSON. MySQL 8.0 store all key data. For the external API includes includes Google Map, which is for tracking, and then Stripe or FPX for payment, and Firebase is for the notification. Next. For the communication interfaces, the GoMakan communication and security, all the app server messages use HTTPS with TLS 1.2 plus for secure data transfer. The RESTful APIs handle key action, which is for the order and updates with a token-based authentication for user access control. High-risk cloud messaging delivers real-time push notification, for example, is for the order update and delivery. SMTP is used for email like confirmation and password receipts, which supporting for all the user efficiently. Next. For the functional requirement, the first one is the customer, seller, and rider. They need to register and log in. How they able to do that? They can create an account and sign in using the email and password. For the customer, they have few functions such as they can search food, place order, cancel order, and also review order. For the search food, they can browse through the menu item. For the place order, they can add item to the cart and make payment. For the cancel order, they can cancel any pending orders. And they also have a review order, which means they can submit feedback after the delivery of the food. For the seller, they also have their function, which is take order, prepare order, cancel order, and send order. For the take order, they can either select they want to accept or reject new order. For the prepare order, the order will be marked as preparing. And then for the cancel order, it will happen when there is an issue with the stock. For the send order, the notify the order will be ready for the picked up for the rider. For the rider, they have three functions, which is identify, picked up, and delivery order. For identify, they can identify where the picked up and delivery details like the customer's address. For the picked up order is also confirming the food picked up. And the last one is the delivery order. They will be able to click delivery once the delivery is successful to the customer. Next. For the performance requirement, all the screen must be loaded in 3 seconds during the normal use. Second is the checkout and payment must be finished in 5 seconds. Third is order update and messages must be shown in the screen in 2 seconds. Fourth is the back end must be able to handle around 500 users at least at the same time. It should be grown to support more than 1,000 users. And last is the monthly uptime must be 99.5% or more to keep the service working. Next. Safety and security requirement for the GoMakan is protect user data and payment to strictly security practices to prevent data leaks, fraud, or account theft. User access they need to log in. It's based on their role, such as customer, seller, or rider. This can control the restrict for the data visibility. For the data protection is HTTPS with TLS 1.2F, secures sensitive data in transit. And next is the password security. Password are byte hash, which is never stored as a plain text. Last one is the session control. Session expires after 15 minutes of inactivity, which is a token-based API access is used. Next. For the safety and security requirement, the payment is no card info is stored in the app, which is for the Stripe and FPX. It will handle the payment per PCI DSS standard. For the data backup, regular backup enable quick recovery after failure or attacks. Restrict action prevents unauthorized data access or edit. Key action are locked. For the GoMakan is also compiles with Malaysia PDPA to ensure user privacy and data safety. Next. That's all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.